Guys, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, everything in between. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry that I ghosted you guys. I think this is a recurring theme. And you know the thing about it? I'm not with the whole New Year, New Me agenda. So yeah, I'm not gonna promise you anything. But I do want to say I'm on my Zoom, and since I'm on my Zoom, I'm going to be continuing to bring you some amazing content. For those of you who have been with me the past few years, you know that usually the first 2 weeks of January, I take it slow. I take some time to reflect. I think on what it is I want to accomplish. I've said it before, I think it was in last year's video, that I don't set resolutions, I set intentions, what it is that I intend to do this year. And, I sat down and I did my goals this past week, and I'm super excited. I am super ready. I just want to, get with the program, right? So, how y'all doing? How's the new year? What are your goals? Let me know in the comments below. But before we get into it, hi, what's up? My name is Zay. You are watching Zay and Nay. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not so new here, welcome back. Thank you for joining all the craziness, all the madness, all the fun, faith, fitness, lifestyle, everything in between, travel. Yes, people. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, to follow me on Instagram, as well as to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and on TikTok. Now let's get into the meat of the matter. The year that was 2023. So what's funny is that before doing this video, I actually ended up doing a testimony that caused me to reflect on literally what 2023 was. And I wouldn't say, compared to, even the pandemic years, I would say that it was a year of calm in a sense. It was very stressful, don't get me wrong, but it was a year of calm compared to, the unknown, the things that happened before, and all of these things. Not to say that I didn't have the unknown, but many of you would have known that I met in a very horrible accident in 2020, I believe, or 2021, where the car flipped 3 times, all of these things. If you want to see that, you can check that out in the cards above. But and all of these things delay with the graduation, all of them things. But literally last year was a year where me just work, literally my work. I did some fun stuff, yes, but I work and I do have some vlogs. I'm just sorry, I'm shame, I kill me. Yes, I'm so sorry. I do have vlogs backed up, like back to back to back to back to back. And we're gonna fix things. I always say that, but literally, I have put some things in order, because one thing I realized last year was that it was very hard for me to get with a routine. And especially since we're just kind of 2 weeks in, especially with the new year. No, I've been starting to develop a routine, and I realize I'm much calmer. I feel much I just feel better, and I feel like I can accomplish more. Hence why you're getting a video now. Yes, finally, guys, finally, right? So yes, God showed up in the little things. That's the main thing I got from last year. Because sometimes we look for him in the big things, and you know, even in the mundane, we're like, oh, it's just another day, it's just another hour, it's nothing really important. But I have seen how God showed up in the little things, and I don't take those things for granted, because those little things too, just like the big things, can teach you like how amazing and awesome God is, and teach you how consistent and faithful He is. Because sometimes we just think that God is just there for the big things, when literally He's there for literally everything, everything in your life that you could think of or think about, or your dreams, your desires, your daily provisions for you to wake up in the morning, all of these things, right? So that was my year. It was very major accomplishments in terms of in the creative realm, career, and I want to advance. We're going to talk about, but advance further into my career and all of these things like that, and with business and whatever, whatever, and So, what has God been saying to me? Before I let you know what God has been saying to me in the past 2 weeks, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on X, formerly known as Twitter, and on TikTok. Yes, people. So let's go into what God has been saying. So the word for my word, people always say, "Oh, I have a word for the year." My word for this year is discipline. If God ever drip me off one more time about that word there, it's discipline, and it's actually putting that the talk behind the word. You understand? Because a lot of us can talk and say we're going to be doing this and we're going to be doing that, but there's no discipline. And you know I saw a quote that said motivation breeds, oh my gosh, I don't remember what motivation causes, but basically, okay, motivation breeds feelings, but discipline breeds results. And that is the point I want to reach at, discipline. And in discipline, he also told me to shut up. So shut up, show up every day, do the work, do what you need to do, and let the work that you've been putting behind, you know, doing behind the scenes speak for itself. Because a lot of time we speak ahead of the work being done, and it's also a psychological thing. Sometimes when you put things out there and you're telling people, "Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that," the brain kind of pulls that and thinks it's an accomplishment already, and you haven't done jack squat. So he also told me to shut up, do the work, put in the work, and keep it moving. So in this video, I won't be sharing specific like to the T plans of what I'm gonna do this year, but I will be sharing some things, and I want to hear from you. What are your plans, your goals? If God tell you for shut up, don't tell me what it is. What is your word for the year? But mine are discipline. Well, mine is discipline, and being disciplined is really just for me to put in that work, no matter how I may be feeling, no matter how I, may want to give up and things like that. So just be disciplined in all areas of life, from spiritual to social. One of my things that I want to ensure this year is that, because I tend to be very career focused, a workaholic, you know, and I've seen where that has come to the detriment of my friendships. And this year, I want to love on my friends. I want to, do more things with my friends. I want to, be that tower of strength for my friends. I want to show up for my friends in however I can, wherever I can. I want to be that friend that is reliable, and I'm not going to be that perfect friend, but I can be a better friend. So, be different, be disciplined in my social life, my relationships, my family life, my spiritual life, my everything, every single thing. So literally that is what literally God has been speaking to me about. So what is coming for this year, people? I think I've been promising to be consistent for the past couple of years, and it just has never worked out. But I think this year is that year, in the sense that, because God told me to be disciplined, and because God saw the desires of my heart and has seen what it is that I want to accomplish, and I have dedicated and surrendered these things to him, and have allowed them to I have allowed him to break them down and to show me, okay, you don't really need this, but you can add this and whatever. Because he has done that, and he has showed me that, okay, I need to be disciplined on all them things here. And this platform is something I'm very passionate about. I want to show up for you guys and show out. And also, it's a way for me to be creative. I love being creative. I love making videos. I just love the fan base. You understand? So yes, I'm not gonna promise consistency right away, but I do promise to be disciplined, to at least have one video out every week. The ideal is to have 2 to 3 out per week, especially consider that I have back to back vlogs, but at least one video per week, until we can build to that point where it's more and more and more, and it's just all fun and kicks and giggles and everything lifestyle, travel, faith, you can think of over here. So that is, you know, um, I guess the way forward for this channel, I'm not going to be super, super strict about when, but more than likely on Sundays, possibly Thursdays, you'll get videos out. But we're gonna start with one a week and then we'll build on that. So with that, requires a lot of focus, requires a lot of late nights. But also, while I speak on late nights, I'm also trying to build a routine. I don't really have a routine with life. I'm kind of a bit laissez faire. I try to have a routine, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. As a PK, as a pastor's kid, it just doesn't work out all the time. So I'm really and truly trying to build that routine, morning routine, evening routine, work routine, and so far these past few weeks, but it takes at least 21 days to build a habit. So it's really just for me to, put that work in to ensure that no matter how I'm feeling, that routine is built. I want to ensure that, my spiritual discipline, we are however much days into the year. And so far, every day I have been able to, pray, do my devotion and everything. I haven't skipped a day. But again, it takes discipline, not feelings. Sometimes, especially in the new year, you have that euphoric feeling where you're like, oh my gosh, new year, new me, let me get better and, be a better Christian and everything. And then it just dies down. The point of all of this is not to die or dwindle when you're trying to be disciplined. So I need to level up financially. I don't know where y'all got that I'm rich from, but yeah. It's a work in progress. I think because persons think that I have a business and I work a 9 to 5, when just have money, fanta, money, money. People, it's far from the truth. But I do have, and I have started, a few little things to ensure that by the end of the year, I'm at a different place financially. I'm not in debt or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in debt. I'm privileged enough, and I thank my parents for allowing me to, you know, not be in debt, like student loan and loans and things like that. However, I do have some goals that I want to accomplish. And again, I won't even go into details with that. But yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And with that said, I am starting a new business. I've started a new business. I am currently staring at the boxes in front of me. And that new business is Forever Bloom 25. And essentially, Forever Bloom 25 is a community. It's also a retail based company where we offer support to persons who literally have no idea what to wear, whether it be for a special occasion, whether it be on a daily basis. So we do closet revamps, we do personal shopping, as well as we offer luxury. Well, not just luxury, but non-tarnished jewelry, mostly gold jewelry, because I believe that luxury doesn't have to be super super expensive. And yeah, I'm very passionate about this. So go ahead and follow Forever Bloom 25, as well as my other business, which we offer live streaming support for weddings, funerals, small events, as well as videography and sometimes motion graphics. So that is Hawk Studios, and you can find us at House of Zamaka on Instagram. And then on Instagram, you can also find us at Forever Bloom. Find us, meaning me, because it's not a very big team. For Forever Bloom, it's literally just me. And for Hawks, I have a small team. But I'm very excited about that. So you can go ahead and follow my businesses there. And finally, maybe, just maybe, love might be in the works for 2024. I don't know, guys, pray for me. As I said, one of the things that I want to work on this year are my relationships, because I've been very much career oriented and I've been very much, focused on my career. But I also want to bring balance to my life, and to the detriment of me focusing on my careers, my career, my businesses, that's where my relationships, not just, romantic type relationships, but even my platonic relationships have, not been as strong, because I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I know I'm the problem. Guys, we are fix things this year, but there maybe, we are hope and pray. Give God the glory if it does happen. But these are just some few little things that I look forward to in 2024, and I'm super super excited for that. And it was awesome just chit chatting with you all. just yeah, although I me do most of the chatting, but talk to me in the comments, guys. I am right here looking, listening, and ready to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget again to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, X formerly known as Twitter, and on TikTok. And if nobody, I haven't said that in such a long time. Let's do this again. If nobody yet never tell you no, beloved no. Besitos. Mwah.